Police in Massachusetts today arrested a crime lab scientist and accused her of faking thousands of tests that may have put innocent people behind bars. Elaine Quijano is following the story in Boston tonight.
Annie Dukan was arrested at her home outside Boston. Police say the former state crime lab chemist admitted that she altered or faked test results of drug cases assigned to her. Prosecutors say she went as far as adding cocaine to samples that were negative. State Attorney General Martha Coakley.
There was clearly a shortcutting of corners. There was just getting this done as quickly as possible. And all of that we're still looking at.
Officials say during her 9 years at the lab, Dukan tested more than 60,000 drug samples. 1,100 people now in jail were put there in part due to her work. Already more than a dozen have been released because of questions about how she handled evidence. John Martin is a defense attorney.
Everyone who's been convicted in the last 5 to 6 years is possibly the victim of a very substantial miscarriage of justice. And on the other hand, a lot of very dangerous people might get out of jail.
Co-workers called Dukan Superwoman because she tested more than 500 samples a month, compared to 150 for a typical chemist. That raised suspicions, spelled out in a 100-page report by the Massachusetts State Police. A supervisor said he never saw Dukan in front of a microscope. Another chemist said Dukan would submit a cocaine sample and it would come back heroin or vice versa. She is also alleged to have lied under oath, claiming to have a master's degree in chemistry from the University of Massachusetts. Dukan later told investigators, quote, "I screwed up big time. I messed up. I messed up bad. It's my fault. I don't want the lab to get in trouble."
If you can get your results done quickly and you can handle a big volume, you're perceived to be a good worker. And beyond that, I really can't speculate because we're still looking at it, but we do not have evidence to date of any other kind of motive.
The state crime lab was shut down last month. Special courts are now being set up to handle the thousands of cases that are expected to be reopened. And Scott, as for Dukan, if she's convicted on obstruction of justice and lying under oath, she could face more than 20 years in prison.
Elaine, thanks very much.